You seem to really enjoy the Kung Fu session with Po, Stuart. I hope you have also enjoyed the Sichuan Dan Dan noodles.
Oh, yes, Po Yi. I can show the squirrels in the woods my autographed selfie with the Grandmaster Po. I feel I now possess some great power as well.
Well, great power comes with great responsibility, Stuart. You now will have the duty to protect the squirrel community in the woods.
With great honor, my friend. I shall serve the squirrel land to the best of my ability.
All right, my brave Stuart. Are you ready to cross the sea to try out some Japanese ramen?
Yes, I've heard so much about Japanese ramen. Where shall we start?
First, there are many tales of the origin of ramen. Some, like the Yokohama Ramen Museum, has the record that ramen may have arrived from China in 1859, with its name being a transcription of Chinese lamian, which means pulled noodle.
But, Po, I thought ramen was a creation of the Japanese. It may seem the same as the original Chinese ramyun, but the noodles are not pulled at all. They are, in fact, curly.
Yes, Stuart, they are not pulled but cut, or machine manufactured. However, not all ramens are curly. Maybe you have only tasted the instant packet ramen types, which are normally curly. The fact is, the Japanese have managed to introduce the ramen to the international stage with many flavors. Here is the list of the major flavors for ramen: tonkatsu, pork bone; shio, salt; shoyu, soy sauce; and miso.
I think I'd like to try the shio ramen. I heard that is the classic.
Good choice, Stuart. But if you really want to taste the traditional noodles in Japan, you should try soba. Japanese started eating soba, a type of thin buckwheat noodles, since the Edo period, 1603 to 1868. Soba can be eaten chilled with a dipping sauce or hot as soup noodles.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I would love to have the chilled soba in the summer, just like the gazpacho. I am sure that a bowl of piping hot soup soba would also be very nice too on a cold winter night. By the way, Po Yi, I heard that in Japan, slurping noodles is perfectly acceptable, despite the noise. Is that true?
Yes, indeed. It is very common to see people slurping their noodles. It helps bring out the best aroma when there is a mixture of air while one takes in the noodles. So, do not be alarmed when you hear slurping noises in well-established soba shops in Japan.
So this one there, I see. Now I know what I need to do in order to appreciate my soba.
Other than ramen and soba, udon, a type of thick wheat flour noodles, is also very popular. We can stay in Japan and eat those delicious noodles forever. But I think we should also take a look at noodles in the western part of the world. Are you ready to visit Sicily?
Wow, Po Yi. I've always wanted to visit Sicily. I heard it is a beautiful island.
Here we are, the beautiful island of Sicily, the heartland of pasta.
Bellissimo! Po Yi, I think I'm going to love this place.
Well, Stuart, I am quite sure you are going to fall in love with the pasta as well.
Pasta? You mean the Italian noodles? Did Marco Polo bring the Chinese noodles to Italy?
Well, Marco Polo actually recounted in his book that he saw the Chinese eating pasta like food. So this means Marco Polo already knew pasta before he traveled to China. Moreover, in 1244, an Italian doctor actually recorded smooth pasta in his prescription in Italy. That was 10 years before Marco Polo was born. So it is hard to say pasta was introduced by Marco Polo.
If it was not Marco Polo, who then started cooking noodles in Europe, Po Yi?
This might surprise you, Stuart. As early as the 2nd century CE, there was already mention of a water and flour mixed dough called itrion by the ancient Greeks. In the 9th century, there was mention of itria, a string-like dried pasta by a Syrian physician, so noodles also had a long history in that part of the world. Arabic merchants were known to have brought the dry noodles in their journey during the 5th century, so it is very possible that the Arabs were the ones who brought dry noodles to Sicily. From there, dry noodles were later sold to other parts of the world.
Arabic merchants. Po Yi, didn't they trade along the Silk Road with the Chinese?
You may have a point there, Stuart. This means that noodles may still have been introduced from China via the Silk Road trade, through the Arabic merchants.
Let's have a coffee. This is getting very interesting.